Hello guys, Frank here. This is a review of the Irulu X7A, or eXpro X7A, the small 7-inch tablet. This is a review for a Spider-Man lover. It's the keyboard that comes with it, the keyboard case comes with it. So I'll give you a real quick review of it. On the back of it, it's got a little picture type thing, stand that holds it up. It's connected by a strap here. It connects to the top of the tablet through the micro USB. Again, you got your microphone, the micro USB. This is a charging port, a little pin charging port that the charger comes with it. But you can also use this micro USB also charges it just as fast as this does. This is your wake button or your power off button. You have your rocker on this side. Okay, so let's get to the review of the case real quick. Okay, we're gonna stand the case up. Here's the tablet. Let me wake this up here. Okay, so let's get into a program. And another thing about the tablet that I want to say about is the responsiveness of the screen. Everything's going to vary. So let's go into something here. Here we go. I downloaded an app called InkPad, and this is basically welcome to InkPad. So I'm going to make a note in here. Okay, so note content, you can see this, and now up comes the app. That's one thing I'm not crazy about these tablets from China, is the fact that they're app prone for whatever you think. But okay, let's see if I can hold this straight. Okay, so now I'm just going to type random letters. And you got a cap lock down here. Okay, so I can hit my cap lock. And now it should type capital letter G's, E's, Y's, 7 for the numbers, back to the capital letters, N's, and it works pretty good. It's responsive. I mean, so you can see me hitting here, and you can see the thing going across. So it's not too bad. I'm hitting the space bar there. But here's a view of the keyboard. I'm going to take the cap lock off. It's like a normal keyboard. It's just condensed. I'm trying to get this in focus here, so just bear with me. But it's it's not bad. It's got all your normal stuff on it. You know, I could put this to sleep. Matter of fact, I just saw this here. So let me see if I can get this down here. Okay, so I'm going to hit this sleep button right here. I'm going to see what it does to the screen. Oh, okay, so we got to hold the function key down. So I'm going to hold the function key down and hit sleep. Okay, so that's not working. But everything else is alright. So let me go back. Let's go delete, delete, delete. We go backspace, use the arrow on here. I'm going to use the arrow. And that brings us back. And that's what takes us back and wipes everything out. Okay, there's also the enter. It works like a regular keyboard. Here's the enter button right here. Okay, so I'll type something. I'll hit the shift for the H, capital H, E, L, L, O. And I'm going to use a comma. Oh. Backspace. It should be a comma. No, I'm sorry. That's not a comma. Comma's here. Comma. I'm gonna hit the enter button, which will take me down to the next one. Okay, shift button again. I'm not a very fast typer, so bear with me. You might hear Jurassic Park in the background. No need for that. Okay, how are you? Okay. So that's it. I mean, it's got your normal stuff here. Your keyboard, your letters, your space bar, you know, your print stuff. This is by accessing the function button. Now, I tried hitting the function button and sleep, and it's not putting it to sleep. Maybe because something's open, I'm not sure. But this is how the notepad works. And let's see if the escape button works. So let's escape. Let's see if I can escape this. Okay, so it's got a note there. Note saved. So it escaped. I'm going to escape it again. And it takes me out. Okay, so the escape button works and brings me back to the home screen. As far as, let's go into calculator. Go into the calculator and the numbers work. So you could type in, let me see, 4. And, you know, it's a lot easier just touching the screen. Times 5. And then there's an equals button here. So let's hit, let's hit equals 20. So I use the equals button here. I actually use the equal button here. So I did 4 and I touched the times button on the screen here. I mean, even though it was easier to put, but that works in that sense. So it does work. So there's your 20. And then we'll hit the clear. And it clears it. So that's it there. I haven't hooked the mouse up to this. I think I did hook a mouse up for one thing, and I don't think it worked. But for the most part, that's the keyboard for Spider-Man Lover. Just get an idea of this. This is a blue one. The lighting in here isn't great. You can see here, it's a blue one. And this is the one in the video that came with the purple stylus. But for the most part, I mean, I don't see any of these. Let me see if the caps. There you go. Okay, so I got my caps light on. So take the caps off. Put the cap lock on. That doesn't do anything. Let's see if there's anything. Nothing there. I guess it's mostly for the caps lock. So at least we know what the cap lock work button. So if you see the light on in the center, it's cap lock. But that's it for the most part. Other than that, I mean, it's a really responsive keyboard. The keys feel pretty good. I mean, like I said, I don't do a lot of typing, but the keys do feel pretty good. I'm typing the letter B here, and it's not showing up on there because it's a calculator. So I'm going to hit escape, and the escape button works, so the escape takes us out of it. But for the most part, the keys feel pretty good. It's a small keyboard again. It's not too wide. It's 7-inch diagonal. So this is probably what, 6-something inches, almost 7 inches this way, 6.5, something like that, this way. So you're looking at that. You're talking maybe about 8 inches, maybe 8 inches across for the tablet. It's got the stylus holders in here. Okay, I just hit something that went into the screen, so I'm going to come out of that. But yeah, stylus holders in here. This thing here, the cord plugs in up here. I got it wrapped up back here. This has a magnet on it that locks it up, so when you pull it closed, there's a magnet here. So let me work this in here. Let's just do this real quick. Okay, this pulls out. So when you close this up, you flip this over, and it locks closed with the magnet, which is pretty cool. So it holds it closed with the magnet. They got something on here. Here we go. Yep. So it holds it closed with the magnet. And the stitching in it's pretty neat. I mean, it's got some decent stitching in it. You can see it across there. It's not the, it makes it look a little more impressive, but it's not the, you know, it's not a Coach bag or a high-end thing. But it's nice. It really feels good in your hands. It's not that bad. And what I do is I take the magnet and I take it and I stuff it back behind here. Again, here's your camera for your for the thing. So that's pretty much it. That's it in a nutshell. Just to go over it, I've already gone over. It's 9 minutes now for this video, but this is it. I mean, it's a keyboard. It's pretty good. Like I said, the keyboard feels pretty good. It's pretty spongy. I mean, pretty responsive. There's no slack in the keys or anything like that. So it works pretty good. It feels pretty good. And that's it. So, I mean, I got this free when I bought it from Campus 111. He was throwing these in for free, and it's a really nice keyboard. It really is. It's something nice to keep it in, a case to keep it in, to keep it protected. And, yeah, man, it goes together like this. I've seen some of the other ones when I bought this, and this is the way these are coming out now. You got these little elastic bands on the side that clip around the sides, and that's sort of nice because the ones I saw when I originally bought this, they had things on the side, and the other one hit right in where the camera is. So these are on the corners where it doesn't affect anything, doesn't affect the screen touch or anything. It's pretty nice. But again, the keyboard feels pretty good. It's got pretty good springiness to it, so it's responsive. It's not like you're, it's like you're typing on a keyboard, with the exception that these keys are flat. Again, it's a compact keyboard, so the keys feel pretty good. And it comes back. And I'm hitting the letter C, and up comes Google. So we're gonna escape that, and that's it. So we're over 10 minutes on this thing here, and I'm gonna wrap this up. Again, this was for Spider-Man lover about the keyboard. Nice keyboard, and they offer a wide variety of colors of keyboards for this. I like blue, so I got the blue one because I wanted a white keyboard instead of something black because it stands out a little bit better. The letters stand out a little bit better. And that's it. For the most part, for right around 50, 60 bucks. I think it was around 60 bucks, 50, 60 bucks I paid for this. And you got everything with it. Can't beat it. All right, guys. Spider-Man lover, that's for you. Hope you guys like this review. Just the keyboard again. Nothing on the tablet. Tablet's working fine. Not having any problems with it. Again, just, the China tablets, the security's not the greatest, so don't go, accessing your bank information on this unless you put some software on it or something. Constantly getting pop-up ads for Clash of Clans and other stuff. Doesn't really hinder me that much, but for the most part, that's it. Nice tablet. Works well. It's pretty responsive, pretty quick. I got an app on here real quick. I'll show you just to go over this. I got an app on here. Xfinity TV Go, and I think I showed you one of the videos I showed you watching Last Man Standing, but it's pretty good. I just watch whatever. I could watch live TV from my Comcast cable account and other stuff, and it's pretty neat. So I popped this up on my on a chair next to my bed and stand it up and just watch TV on it. It's got some real nice color to it, and it's got some decent sound. Again, the speaker's in the back of the thing, so it kind of muffles the sound a little bit. But yeah, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. The keyboard's responsive. Picture's good. I'm not worried about it. Good little tablet for somebody just starting out. Doesn't want anything too expensive. Again, it's not an iPad. It's not an IPS screen. It's a TN screen, which is something pneumatic. But the responsiveness is pretty quick, and it's not that bad. It's like I said before, it's like an enhanced definition screen. It's not high definition. It's an enhanced definition screen. So it works well. The keyboard works well with it. Again, I got this free when I bought it from Campus 111, if he's still selling them on there. So if you're buying it from Campus 111, never fear, you'll get one of these, and you'll get the you get a charger, you get the stylus that goes in here, you get the keyboard, and the tablet, and that's it. And it comes all nicely packed in a box. And I'm not doing an unboxing video, but for the most part, that's it. It's a really nice little tablet. Works well. If you like typing and stuff on the keyboards, the keyboard you'll find a pleasure to work with. It's nothing. Again, it's a small condensed one. Here's my finger. And here's the size of the keys. Okay, so the keys are just wide enough for a finger. If you're a female, you got dainty fingers or something like that, you won't find a problem with it. You'll learn how to work around it. But it's a fully functioning keyboard. It's got a lot of functionality to it. Again, I don't do a lot of typing, so I couldn't tell you how it works. But I don't have any problems typing with it when I do use it. So it's not that big a deal. So, all right, guys, take it easy. Hope you enjoyed the review.